We use AI to help us create 300 industry-specific articles that boost your SEO and directly increase your revenue generation. Hi, I'm Lee Andrews, the founder of LJA New Media, and I'm going to show you how we do it. The first step we do when we're working with a new client is run them through our proprietary LJA Authority Sitemap generator. It's a GPT that we created in ChatGPT, and we trained it on a bunch of SEO best practices, as well as some of our own specifications that help us optimize the process to create all 300 articles. We just worked with a client. They produced organic Vermont maple syrup. So I'm going to run you through an example of what it looks like. All you do here, our guys do, is add the specific business. So organic Vermont maple syrup. The first thing that our GPT does is it identifies 20 pillar pages. So you can see it starts from introduction to organic Vermont maple syrup. It goes over the process, the importance, best practices, health benefits, 20 different large pillar categories. And then under each pillar, we do sub-pillars. So each of the 20 pillars gets 15 sub pages, and these are the actual blog posts. So we take these and we turn them into blog posts. So 15 times 20 pillars, we end up with 300 SEO optimized articles that span the breadth and width of any industry. And so this shows all the search engines that you are an expert in your industry, you know what you're doing, and it helps you rank much higher. So you can see here, history of maple syrup, what is maple syrup, and all of these are an introduction to organic Vermont maple syrup. Once we have all 300 articles outlined, mapped out, we're happy with them, then my team uses, again, we use ChatGPT to write these articles, outline and write these articles. We work with the client. We can either take their current brand documents that include tone of voice and all of that, and we can train the GPT to write as they do. If they have any previous content or copy that they've written, we can create a brand voice from that and train the AI on it. Or we can work directly with a client and come up with a brand voice that they like, and then we can use that. We use the AI to outline and then write all the articles, optimize them for SEO. And then our team manually goes in and reviews all the articles, removing any odd sentences, any repetitive sentences, anything like that. And then we make sure that it's optimized for all the H1 tags, the metadata, meta descriptions, and header images. So you can see what the final product looks like here. We've got 300 articles on maple syrup, everything from the history of maple syrup, sustainability practices, types of products. These are the header images. We used DALL-E to create these. They're a bit more of an animated style. We do have techniques to do very realistic, photograph-looking styles. But for this one, it fit really well for what they were trying to do. Again, you can see all the categories here. And so what does that look like? Well, we did just launch this project on September 1st. That was roughly 13 days ago as of making this video. But we can already see our average position is 25. Of course, we'd love that to be in the top 10, and we have ways to get there. Click-through rate is super solid at 2.6, already getting a good amount of impressions, resulting in clicks. We can see the pages. All of these blog posts are generating impressions and clicks for us. Things like maple syrup and chocolate combinations, maple syrup for athletes, recipes, entrepreneurship in maple production. And then once we have a good idea of what's ranking well, we can do a lot of things with these. We can create social content around it. We can use these to create more content specific to that, or we can also use these to link to collection pages, product pages, to help those actual revenue generating pages to rank better. We can also see which searches we're getting impressions and clicks for. Maple and chocolate, 1 click already with just 4 impressions. That's huge. Honestly, right away, I would talk to our client about creating a maple and chocolate bundle that they offer on their site, because I think we could really promote that. So we can see, let's take a quick look at the indexing. We can see that all of the articles have been indexed, plus the product pages, collection pages, all of that. And granted, this was an established website before we did the website redesign and add all these articles. So you can see as soon as we uploaded all these articles on August 12th, they were all indexed and already starting to rank. A question that we get a lot is, well, what if it's a brand new website, right? Doesn't Google punish you for using AI? No, because we write it in a specific brand voice. We make sure that all the articles provide value to the end customer. And you can see, just as a test, I'm a big fan of coffee. So I created this is just a blog, centralamerican.coffee. It does take a little bit longer. It doesn't rank immediately, but you can see on July 29th, I created the blog. And then on August 13th, so less than a month later, we had 334 of the pages indexed. So 300 of those is the articles, 34 of those is more media content. So a lot of the images that we were using there as well. So it definitely works for brand new websites as well. It does take a little bit longer, but again, we tell all of our clients, really you don't see the full effect of these for 3 to 6 months. So there you have it. That's how we create 300 industry-specific articles that help you rank better and generate a lot of additional revenue. This technique, when combined with our e-commerce SEO, which focuses on doing a similar thing but on ranking your collection and product pages, has a huge amplification effect on revenue generated from organic search. So thanks for watching, and that's a little bit about what we do.